Well, my name's Dave Clark. I'm a teacher at Wilbur Middle School. I've been a teacher for 19 years. And this is Jennifer.
I'm Jennifer Clark.
I had never heard of sepsis.
I'd heard of sepsis before, and unfortunately it always ended in death.
Yeah, I teach middle school science. I also coach girls basketball. I've done that for 19 years as well. So I stay pretty active. I would consider myself probably a very healthy 46-year-old male. It's really turned our lives upside down in the last 3 weeks. I went in for a simple prostate biopsy on March 1st, and 24 hours later I was admitted to the ER. I thought those things happened to older men and men that weren't in as good a shape as I was. So I was even arguing with Jennifer about coming to the ER because we live about a mile away from here, but I kept telling her I am not going to the emergency room for a headache, and I had chills as well, but a high fever. I just didn't understand. I really didn't.
And while we argued, our son made the most sense, and he went out on the front porch with his cell phone and called 911.
Why am I wasting someone else's time for me to show up here when I knew I'd be going past screaming babies and people with gunshot wounds and broken bones? I just didn't think that my headache constituted the same type of high quality care that those people deserved.
And he was taken back very quickly, and they took a lot of blood, or it seemed like a lot to us, and they started the blood cultures.
And the decision was made to transport me to ICU at that time. And I was in pain all over my body, and I couldn't pinpoint it. I knew it originated in my abdomen or my abdominal region, but it seemed to be painful all over my body. So that was hard, not being able to explain precise pain. You know, something with sepsis that needs to be communicated to people who don't understand as well.
But I think it was at that time we discovered how serious it was.
Here we are, less than 3 weeks after my prostate biopsies. 24 hours later, I was admitted here to the ER. In that time, I've lost 19 pounds. Recovering from sepsis, I had no appetite. I was forcing myself to drink water, and I would take little nibbles of food. I just had no desire to eat. My strength and my will and vigor, vibrancy is just way down. It's 10% of what I normally am, even now. And I've been out of the hospital since March 8th. This isn't something that you can snap out of overnight. I'm not going to be that same vibrant teacher coach that's able to be everywhere all the time. It's just going to take time.
I think it's important that as little as I knew about sepsis, I think it's important for more people to learn about it, that it is serious and it can really change your life. It's important. I don't think people realize how serious it is. I think it's important for them to become educated.
I think, I've told myself since I've been out of the hospital that if I was 10 or 20 years older, I probably wouldn't have survived. Well, I was lucky to survive now. That's how fortunate I know I am that we did come in and we got the quality care here at Wesley. If I didn't get in, if I maybe waited till the morning, I probably wouldn't have been around. We're continuing sepsis education with staff and the community. Because like I said, I teach science. It doesn't mean I teach human body, but I had never heard of sepsis before getting this. So maybe more community outreach and staff, just letting them know how serious it is.
It's a tricky illness. It's very, very tricky.